Hey there guys, welcome to another video. In today's video we're going to take a look at this soundbar, and this is by a company called Majority. This is the Teton, and Majority was kind enough to send this over to review. So this is a 32-inch 2.1 channel soundbar to use with your TV. So this does come in on Amazon at a price of $54.95. So let's go ahead and take a look at it and see what it has to offer. All right, so first we'll go ahead and see what we get inside the box here. So this is a pretty large box. All right, and here is everything laid out from the box. So of course we do have our soundbar itself right here. We have the HDMI cable right here with the angled end. We do have an optical cable right here. We do have our power adapter, which is a barrel style plug right here. We have our aux jack 3.5 with an angled end right here. We do have an RCA cable right here. We also have our remote. We have our user manual, a little postcard asking for a review there, as well as our screws and anchor points. And the great thing here is that, yes, on the back of this, it does have two little screw points, so you can actually attach this to your wall if you wanted to hang this up. All right, so let's take a closer look at the soundbar itself. So as you can see, it is in black. We do have a Majority branding right here. You can kind of see the speakers in here. So it does have a subwoofer included. So we have the 1, 2, 3 speakers right there. And on the back of here, you can see that it is a piano black on the top, bottom, and middle right here. We do have those anchor points right here and right here. On the back right here also, you can see we have our inputs. So we do have a USB port. We have 2 RCA for left and right. We have our HDMI ARC port. We have an optical, as well as our power plug right there. And then on the bottom, you can see we do have nice sized rubber feet. So this will not cause any vibration wherever you are setting this. All right, and then on the side here, you can see we have our aux in. We do have our power, input, volume up and down, as well as our Bluetooth pairing button right there. Now, one quick note on the power adapter here. As you can see, it is this one right here, and it does have a little light on there. So I know for me, sometimes if you have a power adapter with a light, that can be kind of annoying. So if you do have this out in the open, you might want to put a piece of electrical tape on top of it if you don't want to see that light all the time. All right, taking a quick look at our remote here. So it's a pretty simple remote, pretty thin here. We do have a power key right here. We have a mute button. We do have a bass up and down, input. We have our volume up and down, rewind, fast forward, play. And these are kind of rubbery buttons here, but they do have a decent clickiness to them. You can see we have this kind of brushed metal look on this also. Majority branding right there. We do have a couple different EQs down here at the bottom. So you have music, dialogue, movie, and flat. We do have our treble up and down, as well as a pairing button. And this does not come with any batteries, so you will have to supply your own. It does take 2 AAA batteries. All right, and I have plugged everything in here. So as you can see, we do have the soundbar below my TV here. So I do have a 55-inch television, so hopefully this will kind of give you a perspective of how it would look if you did have one of those. This is a 32-inch soundbar. And one thing to note here, it does have a little red light to let you know it is off. So the light does have significance, so it does change color based on the input that you have it in. So there's no screen or display on this one, so you do kind of have to go by the light to determine what input it's on. So in the manual here, you may not be able to see this very well, but power off is red, aux mode is green, USB mode is purple, RCA mode is white, ARC mode, which is HDMI, would be light blue. Optical mode is yellow. Bluetooth ready is flashing blue. And then Bluetooth connected is solid blue. All right, so I do have a no copyright song up here, so we'll just play a little clip of that, and then we'll go through these different EQs that are available, and we'll see if we can hear any difference in how they sound. And hopefully you guys at home will get a little insight on how this sounds through the phone. Not really the greatest way to hear a soundbar, but hopefully this will kind of give you an idea of what you're getting if you do decide to purchase this. So let's go ahead and play a little bit of the clip here. All right, now we'll go ahead and go through each of the EQs and see if we hear any difference between them. All right, right, so what I noticed is that to get the fullest sound, it seemed like movie was the best setting. Even on music, you didn't hear all of the different sounds in the song. So it seemed like movie was the best one. Flat, of course, is just gonna kind of flatten it out and make it, you know, just neutral. And the dialogue one also kind of made everything neutral, as it should, because it's basically for any dialogue or a person speaking on screen. But as far as I could tell, movies seem to be the best one, especially for music. Now, one thing I noticed here is that this does not offer the same amount of bass that a traditional soundbar with a subwoofer would have. This does have a built-in subwoofer, but it's definitely not the same. So if you do listen to a lot of bassy music, or you do watch movies and expect to have that nice bass in those movies, this one probably will not be for you. Now, I wouldn't say that it's a bad soundbar in any way. It may just be suited more for like a bedroom or a small apartment or something like that. But if you do want the bass, look elsewhere. But all right, so one more thing I want to try here is to just see how easy it is to pair to a Bluetooth device. So I do have it in Bluetooth mode. So as you can see by the blinking blue light right here, it is blinking blue, so it is in pairing mode. So I do have a phone right here. We're going to go ahead and hit pair new device and see if it pops up here. All right, so it does have the Majority Teton right there. So we'll go ahead and pair with it real quick. All right, so it's asking to pair with Majority Teton, and we're going to say yes. All right, and it looks like it has succeeded. So now the blue light is solid. So now we'll go ahead and play something and see if there's any lag. All right, so I do have a track open here. So we'll go ahead and fast forward and rewind a little bit and just see how, if there's any lag with the Bluetooth at all. So let's go ahead and test it out. All right, so it seems like the Bluetooth on here works pretty well. Alrighty guys, so there you have it. So this has just been a quick look at the Majority Teton. So again, this is a 32-inch, 2.1 channel soundbar. This one does sound pretty good, has a bunch of different inputs. So it does offer HDMI ARC, Optical, RCA, auxiliary, and Bluetooth. So you have plenty of ways to connect this to either your TV or your phone or whatever source you may have where you want to play some music or something from this speaker. So again, this comes in at a price of $54.95 on Amazon. If you guys are interested in this, I'll leave a link down below where you can check this out. If you guys have any questions on this, feel free to leave me a comment below. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did like the video, hit that like button. If you want to see more like this, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video.